Good morning. I'm audible.
Good morning, sir. Yes, sir.
Morning. Good morning. Okay. So let me start with what we studied yesterday, and then we'll study shortcut method for trigonometric function. Okay. So in first part, we studied shortcut method for the exponential function. Hope everyone remember all the formulas. Let me revise whatever we studied in the previous part, and then we start with the new part. Why other people they are not joining on the time? Ask them to join on the time. And if you have any query about the attendance, I won't be able to solve that since as attendance is taken automatically. Okay. So, okay, let me continue. Sir, continue करूया आपण. This is visible. Screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Recap. Okay. So shortcut method, very important part. Understand method for exponential function that we studied in the previous lecture. How we obtained the formula? Just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Let me complete the formalities. 21. Yes. So the function f of x is equal to e raised to x. Then what we have done? We obtained d of e raised to x. D means I think you remember derivative of e raised to x, and that is a e raised to x. Then we obtain the second derivative. So it is a square e raised to x. If we obtain third derivative, it is a cube e raised to x, and now so on. Okay, so if we obtain nth derivative, what is nth derivative? A raised to n e raised to x, isn't it? So see, one observation is there. Time being, it is not possible to do it in this way, huh? But for understanding, we are doing it, huh? Say we are able to cancel e raised to x from both sides. We cannot cancel e raised to x in this way, huh? Only for understanding I'm writing. So d equal to a. From the second, let me cancel e raised to x. So d square equal to a square, and so on. D cube equal to a cube. D raised to n equal to a raised to n. So conclusion is, what is the conclusion from all these things? D is to be replaced by a. आ रहा है सबको समझ में? Right? D is to be replaced by a. If it is d raised to 5, a raised to 5. If d raised to 10, a raised to 10. And therefore, 1 upon phi of d operated on e raised to x, that is equivalent to 1 upon phi of a e raised to x, isn't it? Afterwards, we understood that one condition is there, and what the condition? The denominator should not be 0, and therefore we developed the first formula. Whenever first formula fails, that is whenever phi of a equal to 0, then we understood what the second formula is. Okay, and the second formula was like this: x, right, 1 upon phi dash of d. Find the derivative of phi of d. Okay, and dash here, huh? Dash is the derivative, and then operate it on e raised to x, and now so on. Then we developed the formula number 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we know all the formulas very well. In the same way, using the same concept, our aim is to develop formula for other functions. Okay, so the next simplest function is, so shortcut method. We want to check whether shortcut method exists or not, huh? Shortcut method for trigonometric function. Okay, so the simplest trigonometric function is sine. Okay, so let me start with the sine of x. So d of derivative of sine of ax plus b. Yes, tell me what is derivative of sine of ax plus b? Cos of ax plus b. And what is derivative of ax plus b? A. Okay, then d square of sine of ax plus b. Yes, what is d square? Derivative of cos is minus sine, isn't it? A as it is, huh? This A as it is. And then what is derivative of sine x into A? Okay, let me write it here. A into A will be A square. Then d cube of the function sine ax plus b. Yes, what is the d cube? So minus A square as it is. What is derivative of sine cos of ax plus b? And then derivative of ax plus b is A. So it will become A cube. Getting everyone now? Right. Then d raised to 4. So same function. What the d raised to? Acha, better. I write the function. Let me write the function. So minus a cube as it is, and derivative cos is minus it will become plus sine of ax plus b. Okay, and a is there, so it will become a raised to 4. Okay, then d raised to 5. Let me find two more. D raised to 6 sine of ax plus b. Okay, sine of ax plus b. Let me find it. Give me some time. So a raised to 4 as it is, and then derivative sine is cos ax plus b, and then derivative ax plus b is a, so a raised to 5. Okay, then derivative cos is minus sine, and then derivative ax plus b is a into a raised to 5, so a raised to 6. Getting everyone? And therefore, now see what I want to write. I want to write formula in this way: 1 upon phi of, this is to be decided, operated on sine of ax plus b. Right? See this formula. See this formula. 1 upon phi of d operated on e raised to ax equal to 1 upon phi of a e raised to ax. So equal to 1 upon phi of, this is to be decided. Okay, and we want sine only. So on both sides we want sine. This is the conclusion. सबको समझ में आ रहा है ना? Anyone is getting this na? I'm audible na? I'm audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Huh. So we want sine on both sides. So you might have you might have understood we cannot use the first derivative, right? Since on left side we have sine, whereas on right side we have cos, but we want sine on both sides for the formula. Okay, we can use the second derivative. Third derivative cannot be used. On one side we have sine, on other side we have cos. Fourth can be used. Fifth cannot be used. Sixth can be used. So conclusion is we have to use even order derivatives, isn't it? Okay. And then now concentrate on the even order derivatives. Huh? Leave the odd order derivatives. So timing, let me mark in this way. Huh? Let me mark in this way so that there will be no any confusion. So we are not considering odd order derivatives. Now in case of even order derivative, if I cancel sine on both sides, right, what I am getting? D square equal to minus a square. Okay, if I cancel sine on both sides in case of fourth derivative, what I am getting? D raised to 4 equal to a raised to 4. Again, in case of sixth derivative, I am getting d raised to 6 equal to minus of a raised to 6. So basic term will be like this, and that will serve everything. Okay, so see, d raised to 4 means d square whole square, na? So d square is written here minus a square square, and that will be a raised to 4. So that will serve our purpose. So conclusion from here is d square, not the d, huh? D square is to be replaced by minus of a square. D square equal to minus of a square. ए झपते कहे आ रहा है सबको समझ में? Why we are replacing d square by minus a square? See, I have written the explanation. Huh? If we consider first, third, fifth order derivative, odd order derivatives, on left side we have sine, whereas on right side we have cos. That we cannot consider. Therefore, we have to consider even order derivatives. And from even order derivative, conclusion is d square is to be replaced by minus a square. This is true for cos also. Please cross check it yourself. This is true for cos of ax plus b also. Therefore, the conclusion is like this. Yes, conclusion is like this. First formula. Acha, I have to change the page. first formula. Okay, so 1 upon phi of d square operated on sine of x plus b, that is equal to 1 upon phi of, yes, माइनस ऑफ ए स्क्वायर. फर्स्ट फाइंड स्क्वायर, हाँ पहले स्क्वायर फाइंड करना है, फिर माइनस साइन अटैच करना है, साइन ऑफ ए एक्स प्लस बी. And what is condition? No doubt the condition will be phi of minus a square should not be equal to 0. Okay, same is true for cos. Please, that will be the homework, you cross check it yourself. Cos of x plus b. So 1 upon phi of minus a square cos of x plus b. Okay, what is the condition? Phi of minus a square not equal to 0. Now again question arises. Second formula. If phi of minus a square equal to 0. Here phi of minus a square is not equal to 0. Then first formula. Okay. So whenever it is 0, it is like this. 1 upon phi of d square sine of ax plus b, as we have done in the previous case. Okay, so x 1 upon phi dash of d square, okay, sine of ax plus b as it is. Getting everyone? Okay, whereas 1 upon phi of d square cos of x plus b, okay, equal to x 1 upon phi dash derivative of d square cos of x plus b. Have you understood these four formulas? सबको समझ में आ रहा है? ये सर्वना समझते? सबको समझ में आ रहा है? Everyone is getting these four formulas? I am audible?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, have you written the four formulas? झेपते ना काय चालले कळते ना what our aim is? Our aim is to solve the differential equation. Okay, let me revise it if any confusion is there. Our aim is to solve the differential equation. Which differential equation? Linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Once I am saying linear, degree is 1. There is no restriction on order. Okay. Then what is the solution? General solution is y equal to y of c plus y of p, complementary function plus particular integral. Okay, complementary function 4 formulas we studied. Particular integral 3 methods are there. General method, shortcut method, method of variation of parameter. General method we studied, right? For that we used 1 upon d plus m or d minus m formula. Now we are studying shortcut method. In shortcut method also 5 different parts are there. 5 different types of functions are there. Yesterday we studied exponential function. Today we are studying trigonometric function. Clear now? Any doubt in these four formulas? Can I proceed? Yes, we will go through examples, certain examples. Find pi for following differential equation. D square plus 4y equal to sine of 3x. So y of p equal to 1 upon d square plus 4 operated on sine of 3x. D square equal to minus of a square. So what is a here? 3. 3 square. So it is not minus 3 whole square, huh? 3 square and then minus sign. Okay. So 1 upon minus 9 plus 4 sine of 3x. आ रहा है सबको समझ में? Everyone is getting this example? Are you getting this example? No. अरे कुछ मैथ समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं?
यस सर समझ में आ रहा है।
नहीं, कुछ आवाज ही नहीं आ रही है आपकी। एनी डाउट इन दिस एग्जांपल? सी, ऊपर जो फॉर्मूला लिखा है
नहीं
ना,
सर।
फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला। हाँ हाँ, यस। हाँ, d square is to be replaced by minus a square, that's it. So d square equal to minus of 3 square. 3 square is 9. So just replace d square by minus 3. Okay, next. Second example. Let me change the page. Right. d raised to 4 plus d square plus 2 sorry, cos of x plus pi by 3. Yes, what is to be done with the d square? D square equal to minus a square. Minus of 1 square. Minus 1. What about d raised to 4? D square whole square, na? But d square is minus 1. Plus 1. Hope Aaron is getting this. So, d raised to 4 is 1. D square is minus 1. Plus 2. Getting everyone? आ रहा है सबको समझ में? चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं। एनी डाउट? कुछ डाउट है?
नो सर।
चलो इसको सॉल्व करते हैं। And then I think I have not explained one concept. I may have to explain it after this example. I'll explain it. Yes, first formula fails. Okay, so we have to use the second formula. What the second formula is from here? X, derivative of denominator. And what is 1 upon d? 1 upon d क्या होता है? अरे 1 upon d क्या होता है? d क्या होता है?
Derivative,
So what will be 1 upon d?
integration,
Absolutely. Integration, hope everyone know?
3x.
सर तर साइन 3x साइन 2x काय झालं?
पुढे अच्छा, सॉरी. Three x, it is 3x only. Sine of 3x. Hope you might have understood all these examples. Can I go to the next page? चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. आप सॉल्व कीजिए इसको. 1 minute is there to solve it. Yes. First, try कीजिए आप. Once you are able to solve it, let me know the answer. You can write it in chat box or you can tell me orally. Yes, who got the answer? Yes. Civil students, what the answer is? Sahil Pawar, what is the answer? Do you got the answer? Sahil,
सॉल्व
Sahil, I'm
चालू आहे सर.
audible.
सॉल्व येस सर येस सॉल्व करतो
किती
सर.
वेळ लागतो? ओके. ऋषिकेश,
Yes, sir.
you got the answer?
Yes, sir.
ऋषिकेश.
No, sir.
हाँ, so solid ना. ट्राय तर करते की नाही का गिव अप केले?
Try करते.
गुड. ट्राय करत चलो. फास्ट. सौरभ, झाले की नाही सॉल्व?
येस सर आला आन्सर.
व्हेरी गुड. काय आन्सर आहे सांग?
yp is equals to 1 by minus 4m cube into sin x into cos sin mx into cos mx.
एक्स नाही आलं त्याच्यामध्ये.
आलेत ना सर. हा x आला वरती x आहे.
हा,
x upon minus 4m cube sin
Correct,
mx into
correct.
cos mx.
नो प्रॉब्लेम. गुड.
सर माझं ते प्लस 4m क्यूब आलंय तसं.
प्लस नाही ना? प्लस कसं येईल?
x upon 4m क्यूब इंटू साइन mx.
अच्छा, प्लस येते. बरोबर आहे. फायनल आन्सर इट इज पॉझिटिव्ह. नो डाउट. Okay, those who are not able to solve, please go through the answer. If any doubt is there, you let me know. Saurabh, check why you are getting plus sign. Sorry, minus sign. X cos of mx divided by 4m cube. I have written all the steps. Still, if there is any doubt in a particular step, let me know. So first we replaced d square by minus a square. So we got 0. So first formula fails. Second formula is used.
तर त्या इंटिग्रेशनचा मायनस नाही घेतला मी त्यामुळे ते प्लस
Ah,
मायनस
correct.
प्लस झाल्यानंतर.
Please make the required change. चलो अभी क्या करते हैं, एनी डाउट इन दिस एग्जांपल? कुछ तूफानी करते हैं, है ना? चलो करते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. Another method, another concept that we want to understand while solving these examples. So let me change the page. Okay, chalo, write with me. D square minus 2D plus 5y equal to 10 sin x. Okay, so y of p equal to 1 upon d square minus 2d plus 5 to be operated on 10 sin x. So d square as usual is to be replaced by minus a square. A is the coefficient of x in the sine term and that is 1. So minus 1. 1 upon minus 1 minus 2d plus 5 to be operated on 10 sin x. So it is 1 upon minus 2d plus 4 10 sin x. Getting everyone? So let me take minus 2 common. ठीक है? But see, we have d minus 2 in denominator and we don't have formula for d. Shortcut formula is not there for the d, na? Right? It is for the d square. So somehow I should get d square in denominator. And again, I should not get d, huh? So I should not, in simple words, I should not get odd degree terms in denominator. If they are in numerator, we don't have any problem. मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं, समझ में आ रहा है ना आपको? See the formula, shortcut method formula for sin and cos, it is in this form. D square is to be replaced by minus a square. So it is valid for even degree terms, not for the odd degree terms. But unfortunately, we have odd degree term in denominator now. So that has to be converted into even degree term, and simultaneously remember that we should not get odd degree term in denominator. Yes, what should be done? Yes, anyone? Let me make some simplifications. 10 by 2 I am writing constants to outside. D minus 2. So multiply numerator by d plus 2. Multiply denominator by d plus 2 and operate it on sine of x. Hope anyone is getting this. Okay. So minus 5 d plus 2 in denominator. What about numerator? Sorry, denominator. What is a minus b, a plus b? Is it required to write it? Okay. It is leave somewhere. Using a minus b, a plus b. What is a minus b, a plus b? A square minus b square. Okay. So it is d square minus 4, isn't it? Sine of x. Now replace d square by minus of a square. Already we decided that minus 1. Here we decided. There is no change in the value. So minus 5. What about numerator? Don't bother about numerator at this moment. Keep d plus 2 as it is. And then d square is to be replaced by minus 1. Minus 1 minus 4 sine of x. So minus 5 d plus 2 divided by minus 5 sine x. Isn't it? So y of p equal to d plus 2 to be operated on sine of x. So d of sine x. Now I'm operating it, huh? D of sine x. Multiplication, simple multiplication. D operated on sine x. 2 operated on sine x. So 2 sine x. In fact, it is not operated, just simple multiplication. But what the d is? D is d by dx. And what is d by dx? Derivative. So cos x plus 2 sin x. अरे समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Understood the procedure?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Can I change the page? Fast. You want to study few more concepts, few more formulas. Can I go to the next page?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Chalo. Right. Formulas. What is 2 sin A cos B? ऐसा कुछ है ना? Compound angle formulas. Hope you remember. Hope you remember these formulas. Remember them. Sin B, huh? Hope you remember these formulas also. इसको आपको फाइंड करना है. याद है क्या किसी को? Anyone remember?
Sin 3 theta equals to 3 sin theta minus 4 sin theta.
Okay. So
3 sin theta minus 1 divided by 4.
okay. Now the question may be why we are writing these formulas. Right? We'll understand them. चलो solve करते हैं.
तर खाली 3 येणार ना?
ठीक है चलो 4 येणार ना? चेक करो. चलो next. Example is like this. Example number 6. D cube plus 4dy equal to sin 5x cos of 3x. Yes, use this formula and simplify it. Since first example of this type, I am writing everything. Actually, all these things are not required. चलो नेक्स्ट पेज पे जाते हैं और उसको सॉल्व करते हैं. Can I go to the next page? Those who
Sir.
yes.
Sir, cos 3 theta is equals to 3 cos theta plus cos 3 theta upon 4.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I think Shreyas was also telling that only, but I thought he was telling about the term in denominator. Okay. Absolutely, no doubt. 3 cos theta plus cos 3 theta divided by 4, correct. Okay, let me continue. Can I go to the next page? Now we'll find the particular integral. So you might have understood, काय समजून घ्यायचंय पहा. You might have understood there is no shortcut method formula for sin 5x into cos 3x. है ना, जो मल्टीप्लीकेशन है ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन का, फॉर दैट वी डोंट हैव शॉर्टकट मेथड फॉर्मूला. शॉर्टकट मेथड फॉर्मूला इज देयर फॉर साइन ax plus b separately, cos ax plus b separately. Therefore the product of trigonometric function converted into addition of the function using this formula, using above 8 formulas. Getting everyone? So understand why we are doing a particular step. That also you have to understand. So let me change the, any doubt? Any doubt? Can I change the page?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So y of p equal to 1 upon d cube, where it is, d cube plus 4d to be operated on 1/2 sine of 8x plus sine of 2x. Sine of 2x, yes. So linearity property 1 upon 2, 1 upon d cube plus 4d operated on sine of 8x plus 1 upon d cube plus 4d operated on sine of 2x. So in first case, d square replaced by minus a square minus of 8 square, 64. D cube equal to d square into d minus 64d. Okay. Whereas in second case, d square is to be replaced by no doubt minus a square, that is minus 4. D cube equal to d square into d, so minus 4d. So it is like this, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, 1 upon d cube. D cube is minus 64d plus 4d to be operated on sine 8x. So fortunately it is non-zero. Whereas in second case, minus 4d plus 4d. First formula fails for second part only, not for the first part. शायद आपको अभी समझ में आ रहा होगा, है ना. तो इसका डेरिवेटिव फाइंड करना है हमें. सेकेंड फॉर्मूला 1 अपॉन 3d square plus 4. And already we decided what the d square is. One upon minus 60. And what is 1 upon d? Integration plus x 1 upon 3 d square equal to minus 4 plus 4 sin of 2x. चलो इसको सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं. Cos of 8x divided by 8 माइनस साइन आएगा ना, प्लस x we can take 1 upon 8 outside. You can write 2 into 8 is 16. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? Are you able to understand this type of examples? Getting everyone?
Yes, sir.
चलो और एक सॉल्व करते हैं सो दैट विल बी कितना टाइम है हमारे पास अभी टिल 20 मिनट्स ओके time is very less huh? Maybe from next week I have to take extra lectures or I have to take less examples. You tell me what to be done. I have two options, extra lectures or less examples, and therefore we'll go to the next example. Example number 7. Okay. अरे इसको भूल गया मैं, लिखते डायरेक्टली. Hope you remember what is sin square x. यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ. क्या है 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2, isn't it? So 1 upon 2. Okay. Okay. D square plus 4d plus 5 to be operated on 1. Okay. Minus 1 upon 2 is taken outside. 1 upon d square plus 4d plus 5 to be operated on cos of 2x. इतना समझ में आ रहा है क्या? 1 upon 2 is written outside, then we have two functions. One is 1, another is cos 2x. So the operator is operated on 1 and cos 2x separately. अच्छा 1 के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? 1 के लिए क्या फॉर्मूला है? अरे 1 कांस्टेंट है ना. लास्ट we studied this in last part. We have to replace d by 0. Exponential function में पढ़ा ना हमने. We studied this in exponential function. Whereas in second case, we have to replace d square by minus a square, minus 2 square, minus 4. आ रहा है ना सबको समझ में? Half 1 upon d equal to 0, d equal to 0, minus 1 upon. So two separate parts, two separate methods. For the first part, replace d by 0, the exponential function part. Second is trigonometric function part. तो ये आएगा 1 upon 4d plus 1. So what we want in denominator? Square term. Getting na? I multiplied numerator and denominator by 4d minus 1.
सर एच
1
ची व्हॅल्यू
upon
सर 2
7
आहे ना.
कशाची?
हॅलो सर, एच ची व्हॅल्यू
अरे राहिलं काय हे -4 म्हणजे काय येणार हे 64 येणार काय 64 हा 65 सॉरी हा 1 upon 65 4 d of cos 2x d means derivative minus 1 into cos 2x. Derivative of cos 2x. What is derivative of cos 2x? Minus sin 2x into 2. So minus 8 in next step you can take minus sign outside. Please do that yourself. Yes, understood. क्या झेपते कि नहीं? अरे इतना मैथमेटिक्स हमें आ रहा है या नहीं? डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है क्या? कुछ भी नहीं लग रहा है. यस अरे कुछ बोलना है या नहीं? चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. Go to the next page. अभी क्या हो गया टाइम? Okay. In next lecture we want to study. अरे इतना थोड़ा काफी स्लो हो रहा है हाँ. So in next lecture we want to study what are the shortcut method formulas for. Understand what is the aim of next lecture. Huh? What are the shortcut method formulas for hyperbolic function? You remember hyperbolic function, na? So whether it is possible to find shortcut method formulas for hyperbolic function. This will be the first question that we want to answer in the next lecture. And second, is it possible to find shortcut method formulas for tan x plus b, cot x plus b, inverse trigonometric function, sine inverse of say x, cos inverse of x, tan inverse of x, whether it is possible to find shortcut method formulas for them. Okay, तो इन सबको हमें आंसर करना है. And we have third lecture today. Time being you can leave and join the next lecture, no problem. We'll continue. Thank you, bye bye. Any doubt?
हेलो सर.
कुछ डाउट है? हाँ हाँ कंटिन्यू.
हेलो सर, ईआरपी से ज्वाइन नहीं हो रहा था, वो साइड ही नहीं ओपन हो रही, इसलिए डायरेक्ट ज्वाइन किया.
लेकिन उससे क्या है, आई डोंट हैव द राइट्स टू चेंज द अटेंडेंस, है ना. सो यू विल एबल टू अटेंड द लेक्चर बट युअर अटेंडन्स विल बी नॉट मार्क. एक मेसेज पाठवून ठेव मला. हा, I have attended today's lecture but was not able to join through the ERP. असा आजचा मेसेज पाठवून ठेव. ओके
ओके सर, थँक्यू सर.
ओके चलो बाय 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 बाय.